Hello together, my name is Farhad Amini. I wanted to introduce you the second part of inimAmini principle. The second part, what is time? Yeah. As we mentioned last time, uh, but the first part, what is antimatter, we said time has a capacitor function. The best we know from time in the science that it is a movement, which is true. Yeah, the difference between movement, which is true, and the movement. The time for this to come over has a storage function, battery function. So, for the this machine, pressure mobile machine that is hold the energy, vibration, never ending, we need also time, yeah, which it's capacitor and also a diode function. For who don't know what the diode is something to bring the direction, say run this way or not this way, or run this way or not this way. For example, in heart, some art of diodes, when blood comes in, close the door and open here, and close here and open here for sucking blood and giving away, yeah? It's also a diode, one direction. So time is a diode, as we see here. The time, the opposite part of time is non-time or without any time, no time, which is the antimatter part from the time, the opposite part. Timeless or without time in soft material or soul state is there is no time, because all can be in certain level, all can be everywhere at the same time. Yeah, that's why it's no meaning there. And please look in the definition I made of non-time connection and nothingness. There is also explained. So we have here, for example, a story in our head. For example, the story of Pinocchio. The start and the end is all the time in our head. It depends of us, of myself, where I attending or observing on, so I decide where the time runs. But I see the future when I see the history of this as it is. For example, the whole story is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And if I observe here, say I look in here, my attention goes here. Here is the crossing point of the future and the story of this story, or numbers. I made the example here already, prepared example already, that you understand better what I mean by this. If you have mirrors here, for example here, and here, and here, and here, all of them shows all the time 180 everywhere, but this side half. All the time they're showing. It shows all here, this shows all here, and this shows all here. When I'm looking from here, I decide, like here, where is the starting point where I'm looking, but all the other points that is also visible. It depends if I'm looking here, or here, or here, or here. The same here, if I'm looking 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or I'm looking the start of Pinocchio, or the end. So, are they understanding the particle that they are here? They cannot easily because the diode is there, the time. This is for the new consciousness where we say, you have to remember, remember, remember. So they do. They have to remember. They have, of course, the feeling that they know this, like the déjà vu. They know this already. They saw this already. They see the future and the history and the past. They have some feelings, but the diode doesn't help very much to see back. It's only possible in your head, which makes the 8 on the crossing point, the show point is now, which is now. Future and past together. The crossing point where the loads and capacitors and everything are, remember our last teaching, makes now. So, if I forget something, so conclusions, we have to have for the self-running system in time that also capacitor, also a diode to bring the flow in direction. So